Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome into the channel. I'm, of course, your host, the Droodles, Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be playing in this Tier 9 Polish Heavy Tank, the 50 TP Prototype. Now, I was going to do a video comparing the 50 TP Prototype to the 50 TP, which is the Tech Tree Tier 9 Heavy. However, I decided, you know what, this vehicle actually got a buff in the last update of the game. When the Polish Tier 10 Heavy, the 60 TP, came out, it also gave this tank its special provisions and consumables, being tungsten shells, and as well improved gear oil. Now what that means is this is the fastest heavy tank in the game now. It is able to achieve a top speed of over 54 kilometers per hour if you are running both the improved gear oil and as well gear oil. Now personally, I think it's kind of a waste because you don't really need all of them, so I'm running improved gear oil, I'm running as well improved fuel, and Zurek. So this tank is able to go very fast. In fact, with its top speed of 48 kilometers per hour plus the 4 I have right now, it can go 52 kilometers per hour. It also has tungsten shells in it, which means its 440 alpha is now turned up to like 500 average damage, so it's got a beefy gun. It's got great mobility, 8 degrees of gun depression, a fairly accurate gun at .349, great aiming time at 4 seconds, and yeah, it's got ridiculous turret armor. There is nothing bad about the 50 TP Prototype. When I'm up against Tier 10s in this vehicle, I do not feel threatened. When I'm up against Tier 8s, I feel like I'm the king of the world. This has got to be one of the best tanks that has ever been released into the game. And it was a free tank. I mean, nobody can complain about the 50 TP. So we're going to see just what we can do in this battle. What does the enemy team have? Well, they got a Klandong, they got an E100, and really that's all I've got to worry about. I mean, the other tanks, yeah, they're a little bit worrisome, but not too much that they're going to ruin my day. I have my computer mouse over my keyboard. There you go. That is much better. So as you can see, the speed is ridiculous. Even an M103 using speed boost cannot keep up with our tank. There is a TP, and there you go. Not a TP, but a TVP. A nice shot right into his vehicle for 400 already. I mean, that's just what the tank can do. So we're going to reload here. 3, 2, 1, and we have another shell loaded. Let's poke this patent, get a nice tap in for our exact roll of 440. I don't really know what that patent's doing. He's just kind of bleeding health. Huh, okay, that's fine with me. I will gladly have the tank that is covering the hill bleed all of his health. Now we do have an AMX over here, so let's get a nice tap into that guy for 450, and back in the cover. We're already sitting at 1,300 damage, and with that, we're doing pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to complain. We've done everything the tank's needed to so far. Let's see if we can put on our tungsten and maybe get a snap into this grill. There you go, 517 damage there. The M103 did his job and finished off the enemy tank. And also, because this tank has a quicker reload than your normal, 60 TP, our tungsten shell is actually not terrible to reload. So we're just going to wait. Oh, no, we got tapped by the C100, which kind of sucks. But hey, there you go, nice tap right before I think our tungsten even ran off. So we're doing good. I mean, we've only lost about half our health, and that was just because I overextended my vehicle trying to get a shot into the Grandong. With that, we're sitting pretty high on damage. We do have that Kron off to the side. We do have the AMX over here. Let's see if we can get another... Oh, no, no, no. I wanted to get a tap into that AMX, but unfortunately ended up hitting the Kron in the long run. So what am I going to do? Well, actually, if I climb up this hill, we might just have a good scenario here. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to get up this hill. Let's see if we can get a shell into the lower plate of this Kron. There you go. Nice tap for 398. A little bit of a low roll, but, I mean, 398 feels still pretty strong. I love the fact that this tank, even when it low rolls, still hits for, like, 400 damage. There is an IS-8 camping. Gotta love that. But while we're waiting for him to reload, let's get another tap into the Kron for 470. And we're already sitting at 3,100 damage this battle. I mean, that's a lot. And if we just aim at this IS-8 now, he can't even do much to us because of our incredible armor. So there's the IS-8. There's a nice tap into his vehicle. Although he actually did, I think, go through a track wheel. Unfortunately, my tank's hull is just a bit more exposed than I'd want it to be. So I need to make sure that I'm not exposing it next time. But yeah, you can see I'm still exposing the hull, which is a bit of an issue. So I got to make sure I'm not doing that. But now if the IS-6 exposes his hull again, we should be fine because I'll be the one that gets the shot off first. So let's see if he's going to poke it. I don't really know. We got the AMX over here. He's also playing a little aggressive, but you know what? Nice tap into the AMX, and I might die from my M103. Thankfully, I was able to back up before that guy was able to shoot because I was actually stuck on the M103 there. We're doing pretty good. I mean, we've already done a decent chunk of damage this battle. Our Jager Panzerdu is hopefully going to get a pretty beefy shell out here, and with that, we're going to tap on our premium shells and get a nice tap into the E100, finishing him off. So all that's left is the enemy IS-8, who did end up finishing off my teammate. But we're already at 4,500 damage, which is, again, a pretty ridiculous number when you do think about it. So I'm just going to speed along. Let's go. Speed is key. I'm going to put on my tungsten shells, and let's see if we can get a pretty big tap into the IS-8. Yeet! There you go. Nice tap into his vehicle. A little bit of a ram, too, for 573 damage. And with that, now I'm going to make sure that he has a hard time. Well, actually, yes, there you go. I was going to say he might cut through my sides, but that is a no, sir, from him. And let's use our tungsten for another 500 roll. And, yeah, this tank's just broken. In my opinion, this is one of the best tanks in the game. If you didn't get your hands on it, you definitely want to keep an eye out for this vehicle. And if you do have your hands on it, definitely try it out, because this game here was 5,600 damage. And as I said before, we even started this game, tier 10s do not scare me. This thing is honestly better than some tier 10s in fights. I mean, we easily held Mines Hill with our 8 degrees of gun depression. I trust the turret enough that we'll get strong bounces. And, yeah, I mean, that's just what the tank can do. So here we go, another battle. We're up against tier 8s this time. Progetto Object 252, but they do have some pretty deadly tanks. The tank destroyers do worry me, because obviously high alpha hurts a lot. So I want to make sure that I'm not being slapped by high alpha, but, I mean, that game, the saddest part is I'm not even surprised that I did that much damage. I mean, sure, 5,600 is a lot, but it's not that much for the scenario we were even stuck in there. We probably could have done more if I had positioned my tank a little bit better that game. So here we go. Speed is key. Let's get up to that 50 km/h mark. I mean, you can see the mobility on this tank just makes no sense. I don't understand why there's a heavy that goes upwards of 52 km/h. There we go, 51 and 52. There you go. Top speed reached, and we're just going to keep going. I mean, we're already going faster than basically our medium tanks. Hopefully we don't get shot in the side. Go, 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 go. Oof, we're good. We're good. We got a bounce on the side. Very lucky there. Maybe he hit my turret or something, but let's get a slap into the Leopard. A little bit of a low roll. Actually, not a little bit. That was a massive low roll. But thankfully, we're just going to reload, and we should be able to get another shell out into the Yagata-Tigeroo. The funniest part is we were so quick we actually managed to beat the Yag Tiger out of positions. There you go. Another nice shot into the Leopard for 440, and now we're going to start reloading again. So hopefully our team is going to be able to hold off the enemy here. While they're doing that, I'm just going to reload again, and we should be ready to fire in just a moment here. Let's load on. Oh, okay, we got an Object 252 pushing fairly aggressive. That guy, yeah, genius player. He just literally died for that, but you know what? That's his problem, not mine. Let's reload here again. Let's see if we can get another nice shell out. Let's put on our tungsten. Boom! A 550 max roll there. And we're going to start reloading again. I mean, this tank is insane. It really is. We were quick enough to actually stop the enemy from getting out of spawn, which, when you think about it in its own, is pretty ridiculous. There you go. Nice tap for 418 on the Yak Tiger. And we're reloading again. We've only lost a little bit of hit points, and that was because of the Leopard in the beginning and a 252 kind of YOLOing us. Here we go again. Reloading. And let's see if we can get another shell out into the Yag. And fire. 356. Yeah, get shot in the side by the Waffenträger. And there you go, folks. Now the Yag is basically dead. So, wow, what the heck? That guy just... Okay, that guy is an expert marksman, apparently. I have no clue what to say about that. But either way, let's see if we can get a shell. I want to get a shell into the Leopard, so let's finish him off. Now we can move up a bit. There you go, out of the enemy's line of sight. So, hopefully this guy does not pen me. But when you expose the hull in this tank, it is quite easy to pen, as you can see. So I got to be very, very careful. But thankfully, since I have such a strong team here, that this guy should hopefully be dead. There you go, he's taken out. And all we got left is the Progetto. Actually, not even the Progetto. All we got left is the 704. And you know I want to try and get a shell in. Let's go. Speed. Speed is key. Go, go, go. Come on, before the Waffenträger gets it. No. Well, there you have it, folks. This is the 50 TP. It's insane. It's honestly at tier 10 heavy, at tier 9, with stupid things going for it. This is the 3,000 damage battle, and as a heavy tank, I was so quick that I was able to get into the enemy spawn before the Leopard and as well their heavies, including the Yag, could even get out of their starting positions. The tank is crazy, and if you have it in your garage, you should feel very lucky. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video, and yeah, this is the most strong tier 9 in my opinion. Honestly, I would use this thing in tier 10 comp. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye!